Ever fancied a change of scenery? How about obtaining residency in a stunning European country just by making an investment? Now imagine a world where the passport in your pocket could be the key to a brand new life. A life where the boundaries of nations are just stepping stones on your journey. Welcome aboard, folks, to the concept of residency by investment programs. Let's take a closer look at one such program in the picturesque country of Montenegro. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Montenegro is like a hidden gem, a treasure chest of beauty waiting to be discovered. It's a land where the mountains meet the sea, where the old coexists with the new, and where every sunset promises a new beginning. But it's not just about the breathtaking landscapes or the rich culture, my friends. Montenegro offers a unique opportunity to obtain residency by making a qualifying investment. Yes, you heard that right. You could be sipping coffee in a cozy cafe in Podgorica or strolling along the beaches of Budva, all while calling Montenegro your home. As of my last update, the investment required for this golden ticket ranges from around 250,000 to 350,000 euros, depending on the location and type of investment. This investment is not forever, though. It's typically for a period of 5 years, after which you can extend your residency or even make it permanent. Now keep in mind, this isn't a one-way ticket to citizenship. It's a journey, a pathway that could potentially lead to citizenship if certain conditions are met. But like any journey, it's important to map out your route and check all the signposts along the way. Sounds too good to be true? Well, buckle up because we're about to embark on a hypothetical journey to explore this opportunity. And remember, always consult with official sources or legal professionals before you pack your bags and wave goodbye to your old life. Adventure awaits, folks. Imagine you're an individual or a family dreaming of a fresh start in a new country. Your heart is set on Montenegro, a gem nestled in the heart of Europe. You've heard about the residency by investment program and you're intrigued. You see it as a gateway to a world of new opportunities. You start weighing the possibilities. A real estate investment perhaps in a charming coastal town, or maybe a government-approved development project where you can leave your mark. The options are diverse and exciting. You know there's a minimum investment somewhere between 250,000 and 350,000 euros, depending on location and type of investment. And you're aware that this investment must be held for roughly 5 years. You're ready to meet the criteria: a clean criminal record, proof of financial stability, valid health insurance. You've done your research and Montenegro seems like the perfect fit. Now what? You're in luck! Montenegro offers a residency by investment program. Now folks, let's roll up our sleeves and dig into the nitty-gritty of this opportunity. So what's the deal here? Well, it's pretty straightforward. You make an investment in the beautiful land of Montenegro and they roll out the welcome mat for you. But hold your horses, it's not as simple as buying a ticket to a rodeo. There are a few hoops to jump through. First off, there's a minimum investment required. Now don't go fainting on me, but it's somewhere in the ballpark of 250,000 to 350,000 euros. Yep, you heard that right. But hey, think about it. You're investing in a piece of paradise. And depending on the type and location of your investment, the amount can vary. The most common way to invest is in real estate or a government-approved development project. You could be the proud owner of a stunning seafront property or part of an exciting new development. It's not just about getting residency, it's about making a solid investment too. Now don't go thinking you can cash out after a year and keep your residency. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. The investment is typically required to be held for a period, often around 5 years. After that, you can extend your residency or even make it permanent. But remember, folks, this program doesn't automatically grant you citizenship. It's a pathway, not a guarantee. There are additional hoops to jump through and conditions to meet before you can call yourself a Montenegrin citizen. I know it sounds like a lot, but hey, no one said moving to paradise was going to be easy. And isn't the prospect of sipping your morning coffee overlooking the Adriatic Sea worth it? But of course, there's more to it than just writing a check. So stick around, and we'll delve into the other criteria you need to meet to make this dream a reality. Naturally, there are some hoops to jump through. Now, don't get me wrong, Montenegro isn't just handing out residencies like candy at a parade. As with any serious commitment, there are some criteria you've got to meet. And no, being a fan of their stunning Adriatic coastline or delicious food doesn't count, though it certainly doesn't hurt. First off, you've got to have a squeaky clean criminal record. They're not looking for saints, but they do want folks who play by the rules. So if you've been keeping your nose clean, you're already on the right track. If not, well, let's just say it's never too late to start. Next up, you need to show proof of financial stability. This isn't a rich folks only club, but they do want to know that you can take care of yourself and won't be a burden on their system. Think of it like going on a date. You wouldn't show up without enough dough to cover the bill, right? It's the same principle. And finally, you need to have valid health insurance. Now, I know, nobody likes talking about insurance. It's like discussing the weather at a party. But it's important. Health insurance is your safety net, your break in case of emergency glass. It's not just for your peace of mind, but also for the peace of mind of your prospective new home country. Remember, these are just the basics. There might be more specific requirements depending on your individual circumstances. Like a puzzle, every piece has to fit perfectly to create the final picture, or in this case, to secure your Montenegrin residency. But don't let these criteria intimidate you. After all, they're just steps along the way, hoops to jump through on your journey towards a new life in Montenegro. And I'll tell you what, the view from the other side is worth every single leap. Meet these conditions, and you're one step closer to your dream. Now, you might be wondering, does this residency lead to citizenship? Well, my friend, let's clear up that curiosity right away. The Montenegro Residency by Investment Program isn't a magic wand that instantly transforms you into a citizen. But hold on, don't let your hopes fall just yet. While this program doesn't automatically grant citizenship, it certainly paves the way for it. You see, it's like planting a seed and nurturing it to grow into a tree. You invest, you stay, you contribute, and over time, you can apply for citizenship, provided you meet certain conditions. Maybe it's like baking a cake. Your investment is the batter, and citizenship is the delicious piece of cake you get after it's baked to perfection. It takes time, but it's worth the wait. So, it's not just a residency program, it's a potential pathway to becoming a full-fledged citizen of a beautiful European country. Now, here's the kicker. Just like you wouldn't take a road trip without checking the map, investing in a residency program like Montenegro's isn't something you should do without consulting a guide. And who better to guide you than official sources or legal experts? They're the compass and the GPS in this journey, providing you with the most accurate and up-to-date information. Think of it this way. If you're planning to bake a fancy cake for the first time, you'd want the recipe, right? You wouldn't just toss some flour, eggs, and sugar into a bowl and hope for the best. In the same vein, you need a recipe for success when it comes to investing in residency programs. And that recipe comes from official sources or legal experts. They can provide you with the specific ingredients, the correct quantities, and the right baking time. Navigating the legalities of residency programs can be as tricky as a maze. One wrong turn and you could end up in a dead end. But with the right legal advice, you'll have a detailed map of the maze, guiding you through each twist and turn, helping you avoid any pitfalls, and leading you straight to the finish line. And remember, residency programs like Montenegro's are not static. They're dynamic, always changing and evolving. What was true yesterday may not be true today. That's why it's paramount to have access to the most current information. Legal experts or official sources can provide you with this, ensuring you're always one step ahead of the game. So before you take the plunge, before you invest your hard-earned money, make sure you consult with these experts. Get that advice. Check and double-check your information, because the last thing you want is to embark on this life-changing journey without having all the facts. So there you have it, your hypothetical journey to securing residency in Montenegro through investment. Let's take a step back and look at the whole picture, shall we? Now, we've been on quite a journey, haven't we? From the initial dream of a new home, right through to the nitty-gritty details of the Montenegro Residency by Investment Program. We've covered everything from the breathtaking coastlines to the mouth-watering local cuisine. And let's not forget the opportunity to call this beautiful country home. Remember, Montenegro's Residency by Investment Program is a golden ticket for those willing to make a qualifying investment. That investment could be anywhere from 250,000 to 350,000 euros, depending on the location and type of investment. And don't forget, this investment is not a quick fling. It's a long-term commitment, often for a minimum of 5 years. But it's not just about the moolah. There are a few other hoops to jump through. You need to have a clean criminal record, proof of financial stability, and valid health insurance. I reckon that's a fair ask for the privilege of living in such a stunning part of the world, don't you? Let's not forget that the residency obtained through this program doesn't automatically grant you citizenship. However, it does lay the groundwork for potential future citizenship, given you meet certain conditions. And remember, folks, this journey isn't one to embark on without some solid advice. Consulting with official sources or a legal expert is essential to ensure you have the most up-to-date information. After all, you wouldn't want to pack your bags only to find out you missed a crucial detail, would you? With the right preparation and advice, your dream of living in Montenegro could become a reality. So, are you ready to pack your bags?